Looks like someone's gonna jump off the bridge. Can we see him? He's right here, and I think the boat is getting under him so that they can pick him up. Hello everyone, I am currently in Mostar, Bosnia. And of all the places I've traveled, Mostar in Bosnia, Herzegovina took me by surprise and absolutely stole my heart. With cobblestone streets, old medieval buildings, and its beautiful bridge overlooking emerald waters, this place looks like a fairy tale and definitely deserves a visit. So this is my first time in Bosnia. We really only have one full day to spend here. This city, Mostar, is beautiful. This was one of the most heavily bombed cities during the Bosnian War. Between 1992 and 1995, it killed hundreds of thousands of people, it displaced millions. It was a horrible conflict, and you can kind of see the remnants of all of that throughout the city. But now this city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's gone through a very detailed series of reconstruction projects in order to preserve its historic core and its authenticity. Let's go check it out. Mostar's history developed in the 15th and 16th centuries from the Ottomans, and as you walk around, you can see the Turkish-style houses, the regal mosques and minarets jutting above the town. Its main attraction is the Old Bridge, that is a masterpiece of 16th century Ottoman architecture. So this bridge is the main attraction of this entire town. It's also called the Starry Most, and this is actually what led me to suggest to my parents that we should take a detour from Croatia and come hit up Bosnia. This is the best view of the whole place. I'm standing atop the Koski Mehmed Pasha Mosque at the very top of the minaret that we climbed. I have no idea how many steps, but it was a good climb. Oh, 89 steps, says my friend right here. So it is quite squished here. There are a lot of people here, and they keep climbing up and climbing down. It's a very narrow place to walk through, but if you are willing to pay the 6 marks per person to come all the way up this minaret, this is the best view of the old bridge that you are going to see throughout this whole town. See if we can see Mom and Dad. Mom, Dad! Okay, my parents already went down, so I think I'm gonna try and go down before anyone else comes up. This is probably the least crowded place I've been to today. It is a lot more touristy and a lot more crowded than I thought it was gonna be. But that's the thing, when you're going to a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the best time to explore the city without any crowds is at sunrise. Time to go back down these 89 steps. Walking through the small old town is a fascinating journey. You've got the Turkish-style cafes and restaurants, and then you've got the medieval Western European charm with the wood and stone houses, the white pebble streets. Look how clear the streets became. So the secret here is just wait until after 4 o'clock when all of the tour groups have to go back to Croatia, wherever they came in, because most of the tour groups that come in are a day trip only. You can do Mostar in a day, depending on how much you want to see the churches and the mosques, but for the most part, you can do it all in a day. Now that it's after 4 o'clock, all the tour groups went home, and we have this entire little town, not to ourselves, but it's not as crowded as it was earlier. You get an ice cream?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the pistachio, vanilla, caramel, maybe caramel. Caramel.
It's a good reward after all this walking in Europe. All you gotta do is walk. We are taking a little break. We're gonna go to this restaurant right here and get some dolmas because we've been eyeing them everywhere. And now we all need to try some.
Have 3.
You wanna get 3 ice creams? Mom's getting an ice cream because she's been craving it all day. It's too good for you, Mom? Mom's indulging. She got two ice creams. Okay, now we're gonna get appetizers. Now we're gonna get dolmas. Oh, there you guys are. Oh, eating all the ice cream.
It's putting all the saliva all over the ice cream. Like, can't you just go on one side?
Can we get a shisha, you guys? What do you feel about that? Shisha.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom's down.
Down.
Dad is definitely not down. Definitely not down. Dad, it's when you smoke flavored tobacco. Oh my god, it's so gross. Okay. It smells like shisha everywhere around here. And the dolmas have arrived. And the bread.
Okay, now.
I told him to pour it for the shot, but I didn't tell him to stop. Pour for me.
And he's gonna fill the glass.
No, that was a good prank.
Mom?
Hey, look, hey, prank
Oh
me.
my god, Haley, can you not take me a picture like that? Oh my god.
Mom, this is a raw vlog.
I don't care.
This is a raw vlog.
Get a picture of me and make it at least nice.
It's real, Mom. Look at all these wrinkles that it's all so apparent. I'm aging. When I first mentioned to my parents, hey, why don't we drive into Bosnia for a day trip since we were road tripping through Croatia, they were kind of reluctant. The wounds from Bosnia's past are still recent to heal. The amount of abandoned, crumbling buildings are pretty stirring. There are bullet holes and artillery remnants all over. It's hard to miss. So we are walking through the heart of Mostar right now. This is the area that has been completely rebuilt since the war. This building is called the Sniper Tower. It's in the very heart of Mostar. It was used for snipers during the war. Now it's completely covered and decorated with street art, and it's up to your own exploration if you feel like walking up those areas, but I highly recommend wearing shoes. There's probably a lot of debris in there. What makes Mostar a destination worth visiting is you're kind of engulfed in this crossroads of multicultural and religious settlement between the Muslim Bosniaks, Catholics, and Orthodox Serbs. You are seeing history as you walk through the town, with the combination of disasters replaced with modern repairs and development. Visit Mostar with an open mind. Once you can see past the crowds and tourists, Mostar has such a special charm, a cultural and historical significance that leaves quite a lasting impression.